Wow, what's up, peeps? Nick Battle, aka Nino's Corner, man. We got some news today, guys. You guys know the Patriots own the rights to Rob Gronkowski after he retired, right? You know he retired this past season, so he didn't play in the 2019 season. Well, they just traded Rob Gronkowski to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to be paired with his all-time great, the GOAT quarterback, and Tom Brady. He traded him in a seven-round pick to Tampa Bay for a fourth-round pick. Oh my God! Look at the weapons that Tom Brady is going to have. So first off, Rob Gronkowski is probably the greatest tight end to ever play this game. Almost, when I say almost, he actually redefined the tight end position. He is a monster, straight up beast. But let's take a look into some of his stats. So we haven't seen him play last year because he was retired, but the year before that, his last season in the league, you're looking at what this guy did. So you guys know I do data analytics on the side. I actually consult my services to a sports agency so that they can go get clients, and I have an NCN, which is called a Nino's Corner number, right, guys? And that number is basically a QBR for skill position. So I do like a QBR metric for your wide receivers, your tight ends, and your running backs. And so my NCN for Rob Gronkowski was in 2018 season, he had a NCN of 51.01, which ranked him ninth amongst all tight ends that had a minimum of 32 targets over that 16 game span. So Rob Gronkowski had 47 catches on 72 targets, 682 yards, 14.5 yards a catch, and 3 touchdowns. So ranking him the number 9 tight end in the league that year. Guess who was number 3? Number 3 was his teammate, O.J. Howard, his future teammate, O.J. Howard, who had an NCN of 63.81. A Nino's Corner number is 63.81. Third-ranked tight end, 34 catches on 48 targets, 565 yards, 16.6 yards a carry, and 5 touchdowns. Now, guys, you have arguably O.J. Howard is a monster, but his NCN this past year wasn't the best because he had to split a lot of the catches with Cameron Brate, but he was still one of the top I think 24, 25 tight ends in the league. So, but you know, him and Brate were both in the top 24 to 25 tight ends in the league. So just imagine if he got all those catches and targets like he should have gotten, then his NCN would have been a whole lot higher. And then you had to look at the fact that he had Jameis throwing the ball, which they had an explosive season, but Jameis threw the ball away a lot, and Jameis threw the ball to the other team a lot, but that's a whole nother conversation. But you got a guy like Rob Gronkowski, and you're pairing him with O.J. Howard to be your tight ends. And then, guys, you have the wide receivers. And this past year, the 2019 season, guys, Tom Brady has 2 of the top 8 wide receivers by my metrics, guys. So the NCN actually ranks how effective and efficient a player is. So it's player efficiency when it comes to the skill positions. And it's a 7-part formula. I'm not going to tell you what all goes into that formula because it's my proprietary formula. But the number 1 wide receiver last year per NCN in the 2019 season was Chris Godwin from Tampa Bay. 86 catches, 121 targets, 1,333 yards, 15.5 yards a catch, 9 touchdowns. And he ranked with a 74.54 BSN, ranking him the number 1 wide receiver in the league last year based on efficiency and effectiveness. The number 2 guy was Michael Thomas, and guess what, guys? He was 8 points less, nearly 8 points less on the NCN, the Nino's Corner number, than Chris Godwin was. Now let's look. Mike Evans came in as the number 8 wide receiver based upon my Nino's Corner number. He had a 60.64 NCN number, 67 catches on 118 targets, 1,157 yards, 17.3 yards a catch, and 8 touchdowns. So Brady has the number 1, the number 8 wide receivers. He also has arguably the greatest tight end to ever play the game, coming back a year fresher, not having to play football for a year, get his body straight so he can make this one last run with his homeboy. And then you got O.J. Howard, who is a straight monster at the tight end position. I think we're going to see the best out of him now that we have a a quarterback who loves to utilize the tight end position. This is going to be amazing, guys. I am geeked up and excited. And you guys know I am a Cowboy fan, but I am a football fan just overall. So I love good football, and I think football is so good when your stars shine. All right, when your stars shine, the game is great. So this is going to be amazing, guys. The only thing I think that the Bucs have to shore up, guys, is going to have to be that running back position. Now, mind you, last year they had Ronald Jones, who didn't have a bad season last year. Ronald Jones ranked in when it comes to the overall running back number. I break it up into two different categories, right, guys? You have a category that the running backs have at least 100 attempts rushing and at least 32 targets, so like that dual threat running back. And then you have guys that didn't have the targets, that just rushed the ball and had just only 100 attempts. Well, on a dual threat, on the dual capable running back, Ronald Jones, who was a USC alum, guys, came out. I think Tampa Bay drafted him in the second round a couple years ago. He ranked in as the number 16th running back based upon my NinosCorner number. He had a 44.69. And so let's take a look. 44.69. Ronald Jones, 172 rushes, 724 yards, 6 touchdowns rushing. Another 31 receptions for 309 yards with no touchdown. So he's averaging almost 10 yards a catch. And I don't have my calculator here to do my quick math, but he has a pretty decent yard per rush there. So I would say over 4 yards a rush. So yeah, not a bad guy to have in your backfield. Is he that every down back that they're going to want? I doubt it. They're probably going to have to go get some offensive linemen here in the draft and another running back to kind of shore things up. But, man, this is exciting. This is very exciting. I am so ready to see what this season is going to look like. Let's back it up. It's Ronald Jones, 4.2 yards to carry, guys. But this is going to be exciting, guys. I cannot wait to see this, guys. I cannot wait to see this. So you got Tom Brady with 2 of the top 8 wide receivers from last year that he's throwing the ball to, and then you bring in Rob Gronkowski at the tight end position, and you couple that with O.J. Howard, and you still got Cameron Brate. What do they do with Cameron Brate? Do they trade him? Do they trade O.J. Howard? I mean, now you got 3 tight ends in that room. You don't need all 3 of them, right? Oh, man, this is going to be amazing. If Tampa Bay can shore up that offensive line and give your boy Tom some time to throw that ball, that team's going to be dangerous. That team might just be the team, guys. Might just be the team that might be the team that's going to be that one team to beat in the NFC. And that is one tough conference too, guys. You're looking at the quarterback play in that conference, man. Think about this. You got Tom Brady. You got Drew Brees. You got Matt Ryan, and you got Teddy Bridgewater. You got 3 guys who have won the MVP of the league, and you got a consistent and steady hand in Teddy Bridgewater. You got guys that don't like to turn the ball over. This is going to be an exciting conference. This is going to be an exciting year. I am so pumped up to see what Tom Brady's going to do. I love to see great players do great things, guys. I always pull for the greats. Always do. I always do. When Tom Brady came back and beat the Falcons after being down by 25 in the Super Bowl, I was like, he's the GOAT. I'm not even a Patriots fan, but I had to appreciate it, man. Sometimes you got to look back and appreciate greatness. And I think this season, barring injury, this is going to be a great season, and I am so ready to see some football, guys. If you're ready to see some football, I need you to holler with me. Holler with me. Now, all right, guys, just want to come in here and give you a quick rundown of what's going to go down and how this team looks and how this team is going to stack up with these potent weapons, man. This is going to be amazing. Man. But, guys, on that note, man, I am going to leave you guys like I always do and tell you guys to do you. Well, yeah, do you guys. Don't be afraid to fail. Outgrow your environment and understand your brilliance, man. So on that note, guys, NinosCorner, I am out. I'm out. What a way to end the day with Tom Brady getting some more weapons. I am out, guys. I'll see y'all guys tomorrow, man. NinosCorner is out. Bye-bye. All right, guys. We're back. I know you guys thought I was gone. I thought I was gone too, man, but I just forgot to do something for you guys, man. I want to give you this COVID-19 update. that I have not done in the past, I don't know, 4 or 5 days. So let me go ahead and give you an update on how the coronavirus is affecting us today, guys. And we are currently, as of April 20th, at midnight, April 20th, 792,759 excuse me, guys, total cases of the coronavirus, guys. Now, even though we've had 759 total cases, we so far have had 42,514 deaths, which equates to a 5.36% death rate. 54%, or nearly 54 times higher than the average flu. It's not the flu, guys. We have 42,000 deaths in the span of, let's take a look. It's April 20th yesterday. So our first death was caused by coronavirus on the 29th of April. So let's just say first. So 2 full months, we have nearly as many people dead from the coronavirus as the flu does a full year. So guys, this isn't the flu. All right, now, in saying that, guys, the death rate has increased exponentially, guys. It has increased from pretty much from the start. Went from 0%, kind of plateaued around 1.23%, 1.32. Then it just hikes up 1.51, 1.63, 1.8, 1.92, 2.5, 2.71. Fast forward a couple more days, we're at 3.7, then 3.9, 4.6, all the way to now 5.36% death rate, guys. This is very, very high. It's scary out there. And the states are starting to open back up. I know that Alabama's opening back up on the 1st of May. They're opening up everything, guys. They're opening up restaurants and gyms. I think they're jumping the gun on that. Other states are actually opening up too. I think they're jumping the gun on this, guys. The quarantining is working. That's why we're seeing less cases. And as you guys know, the total amount of cases, the percentage is starting to go down. We had percentages just a month ago. It was a 20 to 23% increase in the total number of cases on a daily basis. Now that daily basis increase is just down to about 3.5%, 3.66%. It's been going down for the past month and a half or so. So the number of cases is starting to go down. We're starting to go on a downward, I wouldn't say a downward slope, but we're starting to kind of plateau around that 3 to 2% range, or the 3 to 4% range on the increase per day on the amount of cases that are discovered. However, guys, we cannot discredit what the social distancing is helping us do. The social distancing is helping us get this number down. Less people out, less people at work, less people at contact with each other, less breathing in front of people who might have it. It equals less amount of chances that you're going to actually contract this virus. So I would just hate for us to go back to work and a second wave hits and we're back at square one again. We might be out for a while, guys. We might be out for a while. So just think about that for a minute, guys. We got people protesting about this, but I'll get into that in a whole nother episode. I told one of my boys, my boy Crown, Will, that I'm going to talk about the people that are protesting going up to the state capitol with guns in their hands, and how that's different from a few other things that were present in sports not too long ago. So, yeah, guys. Hey, but on that note, guys, Tom Brady got some weapons. All right? He got some weapons. That's a positive. That's a positive. If you're a football fan, it's a positive. If you're not a Tom Brady fan, it might not be a positive for you. But I'm a football fan. I'm a Cowboy fan. I love Dak. I love Zeke. I love Michael Irvin and Emmitt Smith and Troy. I love the Cowboys. But I'm a football fan. I love football. And seeing Tom Brady with these weapons, and Rob Gronkowski, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, O.J. Howard, Ronald Jones. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. That's a plus. That's a pro. That is a positive thing that happened today for sports. And negative things, guys, that happened today is the coronavirus death rate is still increasing, guys. And we got to get to the under wraps, man. But on that note, guys, I'm really going to end this podcast right now. I'm not going to talk too much more. Just wanted to get on here and we talk about Rob Gronkowski and the Buccaneers. That's hard to say. Rob Gronkowski and Tom Brady and the Buccaneers. That's so hard to say. But anyways, guys, like we always end this, guys, do you, do you, do you. Nino's Corner. I am out. 85,000.